guys, so I don't know what part of the vlog that this little section is going to be in, but today we're going to be doing another little cooking with Philly. I'm actually going to be making something sweet, so I'm always cooking dinner and showing you guys what I make. However, tomorrow we're going to go over to my auntie's house. I've never been there before. She invited like the whole family over, so I was like, you know what, let's bake her a cake. And this is a cake that we used to make all the time, and I'm telling you, it's actually really good. I know it's from a box and a lot of people are like, as if you don't make a cake from scratch, but you know what, I do not have time for that. Slash, I just hate buying all of the extra flours, self-raising flour, caster sugar, all of those extra stuff that you need, when you can just pay like $4 for this box and it comes with pretty much everything. So I'm going to be using this brand called Greens. I've used this many times before. My aunties bake with this all the time, and they're honestly really good bakers because they used to own a cafe. So this flavor here is orange and poppy seed. The things that we need that this says is 3 eggs, which I've got right here. I've got 4 teaspoons of butter. I've got myself an orange. This isn't part of the ingredients, but this is like the little secret recipe slash makes it like a little bit more orangey and it's really good. I've got this 1/3 of a cup for some water. The little other things I have is just this because I'm gonna grate some orange zest. I've got a spatula and a bowl. So usually if you do have an electric mixer, this works a lot better, but I don't have one here, so I'm gonna just be using a wooden spatula plastic spoon thing. Let's get it open and get this on the way. I don't really have that much time because I do have to go DJ in like an hour and a half, and this cake takes 1 hour to cook. So I'm cutting it really close. Okay, so inside the packaging you've got just obviously the main, what would you call this? The main ingredient, the main cake mixture, that's what we call it. And then this one here is just the icing, so I'm just gonna leave the icing to the side for now. First thing I'm doing is I'm just following the instructions, and I'm gonna put this, oh my goodness, into the bowl. I also just grabbed myself a little white bowl because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cracking my eggs into this bowl. Yes, I know the back of like all these boxes usually tell you to put all the ingredients in the one bowl, but this is a little tip. Always add your eggs and mix it with your milk or your water in a separate one first before putting it in, because it just makes it a lot smoother and it's not as like, what would I say? My aunt always explained it to me, it kind of just blends a lot better and it's just a lot nicer in the end. So I'm gonna crack my 3 eggs. In the eggs, I'm gonna be adding 1/3 of a cup of water, and I'm just gonna add a second one as well. So now that my water and eggs are mixed up, I'm just gonna make like a little hole within this cake batter, and I'm gonna pour it just straight in. And then I'm just gonna start mixing this all together. Honestly, this is like the easiest thing to make, and I love orange and poppy seed, and my next favorite as well is lemon cakes. Like, oh, they're just so freaking good. But you guys can see it's slowly starting to mix together, so I'm gonna quickly go grab my butter out of the microwave. My butter is kind of melted and like soft, so I'm gonna start just like putting it in. The reason why I melted mine so much is because I don't have the electric mixer, and when you have an electric mixer, the butter just blends a lot better, but since I'm doing it with the wooden spoon, it's not going to be as good, I don't think. I'm just going to keep mixing this all the way up until it's all mixed, all smooth, and the butter and eggs are mixed in. As you guys can see, it's all mixed in together, and another little step that I'm going to do is I'm going to be grating the zest of this orange into the cake mixture. This isn't part of the instructions on the back, but this little extra step just makes it feel like it's more homemade. So I pretty much zest the whole orange, as you guys can see, and I'm just going to remix it in again. Can y'all see that? That is the batter mixture. You guys can see the little bit of zest in it. You can see the poppy seeds, and all of the mixture is nice and smooth. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to prepare my cake tin tray, which you guys I'm sure all know how to do. You just put a little bit of baking paper at the bottom so it doesn't stick, and it's good to go. I don't even know if we have a round cake tin, to be honest, so I'm going to find one. And there we have it. That is totally done, all easy, and I'm just going to pop it into the oven. It says here to put it in for 50 to 55 minutes. I'm always one to never follow the rules, but I need to follow for this one because either I undercook it or overcook it. So I'm going to get this done and I'll be back with you in about an hour's time. Alright, I have just taken the orange and poppy seed cake out of the oven. It's looking nice and golden and brown on top. It is now nearly 10 o'clock, so that means I have to go DJ, which means this cake is not going to cool in time for me to do the icing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it cool down, and I'll be back tomorrow and I'll show you guys what I do with the icing and my little tips and whatnot, and we'll see if this cake is actually good. Anyways, I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Alright, so this was kind of a little bit of a fail because I didn't end up filming and talking myself whilst I was icing the cake because, not gonna lie, we were watching Phill. We've been so addicted to watching the whole series, episode, movies ever since we watched the Endgame. No spoilers here, but that's what was happening. So I was watching it whilst icing. So pretty much with the icing, all I did was just open the packaging. You're meant to put, I think, butter and a bit of milk inside it, but instead what I did with the orange that I used yesterday is I just cut it in half and I squeezed all the juices into it and just kept mixing it together until it became like this nice smooth icing type of paste, and then I just put it on top of the cake and it was all good to go. So that is pretty much how I made the orange and poppy seed cakes. If you guys ever just are going to someone's house and you feel like you need to bring something, or you just want to make something to make your house smell really good, this is a great thing to do. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was just like a little bit different to our usual type of vlogs. It was just more just about cooking because you guys always suggest it. So please give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down any other things that you want me to try make. I'm not really the best cook at all, but I'll give it a go. I'll see you guys in the next video.